Hi everyone. So I think this show should have been titled "Let's Kick Duffy in the Neck," and here's why. Because each lady, I mean, this is Basketball Wives LA season 5 reunion, but like the way they were going about it is like each lady took their own personal time and was kicking Duffy in the neck of like saying why you shouldn't be on the show and why I don't like you, and like you were basically not that important. And Shani just started off with, you were just interjecting yourself into other people's storyline, and like we paid you to be on the show, but you were just jumping from person to person to make yourself seem more relevant than what you are. You jumped on Jazz like, I'm the best DJ, I am DJ Duffy, I'm going to work with you, but you weren't being professional. And once that was over, it's like, okay, my storyline is now I'm going to be mad at Tammy for firing me, so I'm gonna interject. This is going to be my storyline now. I'm mad at Tammy because she lied and she did all this. I'm like, China, was more gentle with Brandi. Like, basically, she let her go through the whole last season reunion. Then was like, your services are no longer needed. But with Duff is basically like, you're not coming back next season because you're boring, and we're not going to pay you to interject yourself into other people's storylines. Malaysia doesn't understand how Brandi and Duffy are sisters. See, that's how Brandi doesn't pick up on certain cues that Duffy has. Like, you know exactly how I'm feeling by the look on my face. You don't have that same connection with Duffy. And even Brandi had to admit, you know what? Me and Duffy, this is the longest we've ever spent time with each other. And yes, she got voted off the island when we was in Puerto Rico and I stayed behind. But she is still my sister. And I'm like, that doesn't seem sisterly, because that's your sister. You see, when Tammy said she was going to leave, Shani was going to be right behind her. You stayed your tail behind in Portugal and partied for the next day when Duffy got voted off the island. See, you're making, Malaysia's point. You're making her point for her. And for a slight second, like blink of an eye slightness, I almost felt sorry for Duffy because she's always going around talking about how Brandi's her sister and this. But I was like, Brandi basically said, this as long as we ever spent together, and I'm just remembering that 13 girl that I used to hang around with in Dallas. So she basically like, yeah, we cool. She called me her sister, but like we ain't never really spent this much time together. This is when I thought Duffy was being very hypocritical, because she went on talking about how Angel Love was in videos dancing with men, but there's pictures of her wearing a barely there bikini. And you was at Amber Rose's slut walk. Like, Amber Rose is all about not shaming women. Yet you were at her event, but you just got this shaming this girl for being in the video, and now you all in here in barely there bikinis. That's just like last season when that begging girl was getting on Drea talking about you always got your coochie out and you in all these skimpy bikinis. But then she went and turned around and did the same thing. And at one point, Angel Love and Brandi get it, and I'm just sitting here looking. Like, first, Brandi was taking blows for you when y'all was in Portugal, and now she's fighting your back, and you just sat back there and let her go back and forth with Angel Love, and you're not saying anything. I was like, see, this is what I'm talking about. Brandi is forever fighting your battles, but when have you ever fought a battle for Brandi? I'm like, she is going hard for Duffy right now. Well, I guess that's why she feels she's her sister, but I'm confused, like, the most you just picked around this girl, but you fighting for her like doggone y'all grew up together next door, grew up from doggone babies on to right now. You fight this hard for her for somebody this the longest you didn't spend time with. And Duffy just sitting back there, like I said, watching again. First, you watched is Brandi got some blows thrown for her while she was being your bodyguard in Portugal, and now you sitting her letting her fight your battle again. And then this is when Duffy's trying to justify why she was name dropping. She says, well, I was only name dropping to show the people I work for, to show that I'm professional, but I didn't show that when I was working with Jazz and Tammy. She's like, well, I did bring Jazz some clothes, some really cute custom made clothes. But Tammy's like, that one job that you did do wasn't the job that you were supposed to do. I was in charge of wardrobe. See, right here, this is what I'm talking about. You were supposed to do certain things, and the one thing that you weren't supposed to do, you did. Like, you got one thing right, and that wasn't even one thing you were supposed to do. I was like, I was getting a headache on that one. And like, she was like, yes, you a track of all trades. You know, she was saying how I produced for people in Dallas. I done music videos. I did the clothes. I washed the car. I built the car from scratch. Yes, you may be a jack of all trades. And I'm not, you know, downplaying what you may or may have done. But you just didn't show that on TV when you volunteered to do something. Duffy, for someone who says they are not confrontational, you were always in a confrontation with somebody. Just saying. You got into a confrontation with Angel Love when you were saying she was starting all over all these videos. You was getting a conversation with Tammy about her daughter. Then you couldn't shut up once Tammy walked away. And the only reason Tammy turned back around because you said something about her daughter again. And when you guys first sat down together, she let you know right then and there, if something happens between us, don't bring my daughter into it. And what did you do? You brought her daughter into it. And that's why y'all got to fighting. But Tammy was like, look here. Somebody didn't contact me or she contacted somebody and they done set up something to where Tammy and Duffy can fight. Because Tammy, she is ready to get to Duffy where she ain't got somebody holding her back. She's like, I didn't know what was going on. Shawnee pulled my hair. She thought she would get jumped from the back. That's when the hope jumped up out of her. And she was ready to fight. Like, I'm trying to get to her. Shawnee's pulling my hair. And I got 6 people holding me back. And that's when you take the time to swing on me. But she's not confrontational. But she was doing things confrontational. That's basically it. We had Jackie saying how she's not an alcoholic. And that she doesn't drink any more than what the rest of the girls do. But I'm like, I haven't seen any other girl come somewhere with a water bottle full of alcohol. So that was the gist that went on. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or video response. And like I always want to thank my subscribers and the people watch my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.